want to share Jasmine Yu. Let's welcome her. She's here to share her inspiring story with us.
It is said that the average human heart beating at 72 beats per minute will beat approximately 2.5 billion times during a lifetime. And my heart beats on. Good afternoon. My name is Jasmine Yu. 16 years ago, I was born at the University of Utah Hospital with dilated cardiomyopathy. The doctors don't know what caused it, but it made my heart big and stretched out. And this is why my heart did not pump normally and efficiently. When I was born, I was given a 10% chance of survival. I spent 2 months in the intensive care unit, hooked up to multiple monitors and a feeding tube. With a lot of prayers and medical expertise, I finally went home. Living with cardiomyopathy was normal for me because I didn't know life any different. I took daily medications which controlled my heart function, and I had regular checkups at the hospital, where I would get an echocardiogram, an EKG, and countless blood works done every single time. There were times I had a hard time drawing blood from my arm, as I had so much scarring in my veins from previous procedures. My visits always ended with the doctor, as he tells me how my sick heart was doing. I knew I had special medical needs, but I went to school and lived life just like any other child. I was very competitive in sports and various activities. I played in volleyball tournaments and I performed at a ballet recital. I was always told to stop or sit it out when I got tired, but being tired never stopped me. I just kept going. I lived with cardiomyopathy and my ailing heart for 13 years. In February of 2006, I caught back-to-back pneumonia, and I remember feeling very weak. All I wanted to do was stay in bed. I didn't have the energy to eat or even last a whole day in school. I wasn't getting any better, so after 2 months, I was sent to the emergency room and admitted to primary children's. I was quickly moved to the pediatric intensive care, and I remember having many nurses and doctors surrounding me. I was very confused and did not understand what was going on. After 2 weeks in the hospital, the doctors still didn't know what was wrong with me until they performed a heart catheter. The findings indicated that my heart function was severely diminished. They did not expect my heart to recover, and the only chance I had was a heart transplant. When my pediatrician told me this, I did not fully understand what it meant. I was happy, scared, and I was very confused, and honestly, I didn't know what to expect. My condition worsened as we waited for a new heart. A few days later, I was transferred to the LDS hospital and placed on the heart and lung machine. The technology that shapes the heart and lung machine was funded in part by the American Heart Association. I am only the 3rd pediatric patient to benefit from this technology. And today, as I think about this, I'm very grateful for all the research made possible through donors like you. While at the hospital, my heart failed again, along with my other organs, and this put me on the top of the National Organ Donors list. After being on the list for only 4 days, on April 25, 2006, I got a perfect match. My surgery lasted for 10 hours, and although the procedure was a success, my new heart was asleep. They had to hook me up to the heart and lung machine until my heart woke up. 2 days later, our prayers were answered, and my heart started beating on its own. When I woke up, the first thing I felt was my heart pounding through my chest. It was almost scary because it was something I had never felt before. My road to recovery was long and hard. I had to regain my strength, and learning to walk at the age of 13 was an awkward feeling. Speech was another skill I had to learn, due to my paralyzed vocal cord caused by the breathing tube. On May 16th, after 42 days in the hospital, I finally was sent home, and I began my new life. Life after a heart transplant is very demanding, not only for me, but also for my family. A clean environment became a norm in our household, and I had to wear a face mask during the first year of high school to protect me from the common cold. Taking 21 pills daily is no joke. I need my immune suppressant medications, so that my body does not reject my own parts. Looking back to the life I used to have, the question asked was, how much can my heart handle? But with a new, healthy heart, the question now is, how much can I handle? The American Heart Association has funded more than $40 million in transplant research since the 1970s. I am just one of thousands of successful cases that has benefited from the studies, technologies, and other advancements in the heart transplant field. In addition, more than 41 American women are living with one or more types of cardiovascular disease, yet only 1 in 5 view heart disease as their greatest health threat. And that's why the American Heart Association's Go Red for Women movement helps fund cutting-edge research, conducts life-saving educational programs, and advocates for the protection of women's heart health, women just like me. People take their life for granted every day, but I've learned to live life to the fullest, make the best of every moment, to always have faith, and to never lose hope. Go breathe, wherever you are. Thank you for giving me my second chance in life. And to my family, friends, and the medical staff who have supported me through this ordeal, my heartfelt thanks. And to the American Heart Association and its sponsors, thank you for giving me this opportunity to share my story. And please continue to support this life-saving organization. Thank you.
Thank you, Jasmine. What a courageous story. Good afternoon. My name is Kim Faust from Kim Co-Auction.
Go Red for Women educates and connects millions of women of all ages and gives them ways to learn how to make healthy choices. Together, we can turn our personal choices into life-saving actions.